today's video, I am going to share a pesto pasta recipe. One of the things that I adore in life is pesto. I can add pesto to pretty much anything and I will love it. And one of my favorite recipes to use pesto in is pasta. What I love about this is that the hardest thing to do is cook the chicken, and it's not even that hard. So it's a fairly easy pasta recipe. All you have to do is kind of just cook and then mix everything up, and it tastes fantastic. So without further ado, let's get into it! First, you will need 1 pound of any pasta that you like. Here I am using fusilli pasta. Then you are going to need 1 to 2 pounds of boneless chicken thighs or breasts. It just depends on how many you want. If you want to make this recipe a little bit healthier, I suggest going with the chicken breast. You'll also need tomatoes. Here I'm using grape tomatoes, but you can also use cherry tomatoes. And since this is a pesto recipe, you'll need to get pesto. You can get it from the store or you can make your own. Then you'll need seasoning for the chicken. Here I'm using lemon pepper, but you can use whatever seasoning that you want. And you will also need 1 red onion and then oil for when you start cooking the chicken. So first, get a pot boiling with hot water, and once it's boiling, prepare your pasta by following the instructions on the package or until they are cooked to how you like them. Next, we are going to prepare the chicken. There are 2 ways to do this. This is how I used to do it before, but now I do it a little bit differently to make it easier. The old way that I used to do it is I first pat the chicken till it's dry, then put whatever seasoning you have on top. Next, place it on a hot pan. Once one side is cooked thoroughly, put the seasoning on the other side of the chicken and then flip it over. Now what I do now is, to make the cooking faster, is I cut all of the chicken beforehand and then I just season it as it is cooking in the pan. This makes the chicken cook a lot faster, and it also makes it easier to see if it's cooked all the way through if you're one of those paranoid people like me. Once the pasta is cooked, drain it and then rinse it in cold water to stop it from cooking any further, and then put it in a bowl where we're gonna mix everything up. So cut the red onion into medium sliced sizes. I prefer using red onion for this recipe because it just kind of gives a sharp taste to the pasta, and then just add it to the bowl. Then once the chicken is cooked, you can slice it into bite-sized pieces, or if you did it the other way where it's already sliced, just dump it in the bowl. After that, put as many tomatoes as you want. I prefer to keep them whole because then the pasta doesn't get all wet from the tomato juices, and then just mix everything together. And last, put the pesto into the bowl. I use the whole jar and then mix until everything is incorporated, and then you're done. Alright, so that is it for today's recipe. I hope you guys all enjoy it. And if you do end up trying this out, I would love to see pictures. Use the hashtag CWJJ, stands for Cooking with JustJay, so that I can see your photos and like your photos, because food is awesome and I love this pasta. Alright, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you another time. Goodbye! You get a free chocolate, I guess. You get things. So I got the sea salt caramel hot chocolate.